Hello, fourth graders. This week we're going to create fraction models to solve word problems, and I'm going to show you how to do that on Google Slides. So let's read the problem. Pam and Marley both have flower gardens which are the same size. Pam planted tulips in 8/10 of her garden. I'm going to stop right there because I need to make a model for 8/10. So how am I going to do that? It's actually pretty simple. Take your cursor over to Insert, Table. I need 10, so I'm going to move it over to 10. When I get there, just click. It automatically inserts the table into your slide. Now this table is a little too big, so I want to make it smaller. The way I do that is go over to the right side. When I see those arrows, I'm going to click, hold, and move it to the left to make it smaller. And you notice it's right there the way I want it. Now I just need to move it. So when I hover over the top, these 4 arrows appear. So I click, hold, and move it up so I can see it. Now I have tenths, but Pam only planted tulips in 8/10 of her garden, so I need to fill in 8/10. The way I do that is I click inside the box, then I click on Fill Color. I choose a color that I like, maybe it's red. So I choose red, and I'm going to do that 8 times. There's 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I want to get really fancy, I can type inside these boxes. Now I know the font is going to be too big, so I'm going to change the font to 8. And I can just type in there. I know each one of these is a tenth. I'm just going to type inside each of those. Make sure I know. Don't forget the ones that aren't filled in. Those are still tenths because 10/10 make a whole, and I colored in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I need to do Marley. Marley has 5 regions in her garden and wants to plant daisies in the same size space as Pam. Okay, do you remember how to do this? Go over to Insert, Table. This time I need fifths, so I'm going to make 5 boxes. Click. It automatically inserts. Go to the right side. You see those arrows? Click, hold, move it in to make it a little smaller. Now this is the most important part. Marley has 5 regions in her garden and wants to plant daisies in the same size space as Pam. So when I move this, see the 4 arrows? When I move this, I have to make sure it matches up with Pam's. Well, it's a little short this time, but that's okay. I can just use the extension and drag it to match up. Now, those look perfect, and I know it's in fifths, but I need to color in the same amount to get to this point right here. Remember how to do that? Click inside the box, go up to Fill Color. Let's choose a different color. How about blue? We're not quite there yet. Let's keep going. Looks like we need another one. Probably one more. Now do you notice that this line matches up? Let's count how many fifths. I'm going to be fancy. Type inside there. That's a fifth. That's a fifth. That. And even though it's not shaded, that's still a fifth. Because the question is, how many of the regions will Marley need to use to plant daisies? Well, there's my answer. 4 fifths. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's one last thing you can do if you want. You can label your models. The way you do that is to click on the model, wait for it to turn blue, get those 4 arrows, click, hold, slide it down. You see your model will move. I can do that with the top one as well. Click, wait for the 4 arrows, slide it down. And I can label these inside the slide. So this is Pam, and this is Marley. And now your models are labeled for your teacher. If this is too complicated for you, don't worry, you can always print the worksheet and send that to your teacher. Have fun!